Everybody's Invictus. Time for another Eden Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weekends are going off to the great start and having a safe and fun and festive holiday weekend as we get ready for Christmas on Monday. Thank you all very much for all the support. I really appreciate it. Like I said, hope your holidays have been awesome, and those of you who are on winter break, you're just enjoying yourself. Good time, good fun. Here's your artwork slash screenshot slash meme of the day. It is a work of art because I haven't seen one like this in a while. Sent in by No Development. Title of the thread was 666 view on the 666 win lol. And I don't know what the chances of this happening are, but good Lord, that is some kind of timing right there. Thank you very much, No Development. Yeah, let's bring that one back. I remember the screenshots upon screenshots upon screenshots for the memes of the day, and the cascading memes are always the most entertaining to me anyway. See, it's going to be Alpha 771 ZMAZ. We've got Undefined, and I'm going to immediately get rid of it for Metronome because I think it's more fun. And Zodiac, all right. So, yeah, we're starting off with Tarot Cloth here, which gave us the Magician card. Tarot Cloth is going to double the effect of any Tarot cards that we might have, but the thing is that we don't know how much HP we have or don't, so yeah. Now, Metronome, on the other hand, can be kind of pog because it can give you permanent HP upgrades. It can give you like permanent bombs, permanent like money. Like if it grants you the quarter, for example, it will actually give you the quarter permanently, which is great. And like if you roll into like raw liver, or if you roll into literally any HP upgrade, it will give you that HP container for free for the low cost of one charge, and that's phenomenal. Hilariously enough, if we end up getting 7 cents, we could, in theory, take both of those. By both of those, I mean take Undefined and Metronome. So our movement speed is pretty good here. Our tears rate's pretty good. Our damage is not so great. 2.84 is pretty below average. Again, shot speed is pretty awesome. Get ourselves a Yave here. And I'd love to go... We could, the growth hormones here. Now that does not, I don't believe, count for the Sponge transformation, but I could be wrong. What I was really hoping for is to get a little bit of money so we can get the school back early on, but we don't even have a bomb right now. All right, it's gonna be Limehorn. We know that we're not on half of a heart right now just because we don't have a little pea puddle underneath Isaac as he goes into the door. So we can probably assume that we are on, I'm guessing, red heart damage, red heart HP. I'm not sure. We don't want to test that theory, obviously, with Curse the Unknown, but yeah. No. I will not. No. I will not suffer any grief for not taking that item anymore. We've already seen what it can do. We see it time and time again. I'm not going to do it. And as you saw there from the display on the external information mod, we did not have Spun at all. I'm going to use Undefined here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the curse room. This is a big risk, but we can at least teleport out. And if we don't end up getting Metronome, then so be it. And we get Tech 1. Oh my goodness. Tech 1 and knockout drops. I do not want to fight Super Greed right now. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess we're sticking with Undefined. That was the most unexpected acquisition of Tech 1 I think I've ever seen. So, okay. We get Tech 1. That's good. Out of freaking nowhere, we say goodbye to Metronome. I'm sorry, Metronome. I like you, but Undefined. This is Undefined's time. Saw the knockout proc on the flies. Almost feel sorry for him. Obviously, we got to be careful. Protect our red heart HP because we want to get that devil deal here. If we end up getting a soul heart, that would be nice. Yeah, let's go in the shop first. Hoping that there's going to be maybe a soul heart or key, but yeah. So obviously Tech 1 is a fantastic item for us to get. It gives us piercing shots. It gives us unlimited range. It gives us just an awesome tier effect. And it's very, very, very good at applying tier effects as well. Now, one thing you do have to be aware of is that the hitbox on Tech 1 is a little bit wonky sometimes if you have bad damage, which we do. For the bomb here. We might be able to bomb our way... Oh, never mind, just kidding. Just gas. We can bomb our way into the bedroom, but I want to see what's in this room over here. Again, this is a risk because obviously I would have loved to have just gone straight to the boss and gotten our double deal. We do not want to take red heart damage. This little proc there by knockout drops. That was not a nice... I don't know how we didn't get hit by that, but I'm glad we didn't. Secret room might be here. I'm going to take a chance on it. Secret room's definitely there, but I'm going to hold on to this bomb. In case we need it, or in case we can get into the bedroom. Abso-freaking-lutely. Give me that. Wow, that's 3 syringe items that we've gotten, technically speaking, because we got growth hormones off of Metronome. I hate everything. We got growth hormones out of Metronome, and then we saw experimental treatment, which I'm not going to take. But we just lost our devil deal, so yeah. I thought that we had the damage to kill that Gaper without moving, and we did not. Definitely want to get some tears ups here if we can. Movement speed's definitely on point now. The Eternal Flies in this stage, or in this arena, are just the worst. They effectively cut off that much range of your retreat angles. Scratch my face. I gotta trim my beard, man. My beard's getting way too long. I hear looking like a long-haired mountain man. Even though we have Tech 1, we still got to be careful about shooting enemies whenever they're charging us. Despite us having the piercing shots, they good old clown physics, man. You can never tell what's going to happen with them. There we go. Finally cleared out that last Eternal Fly. Again, my hopes of getting a double deal here are not high. And we come away with Marrow. Holy Mantle. So our only hope now is to get teleported into the devil deal by way of the curse room. Got good money at least. Man, our movement speed is just awesome for early on. I would not let you touch me. 1.44 is like so good for mobility wise. So, you know, despite us taking damage here, which we really shouldn't have taken any damage, but despite all that, I'm encouraged by the fact that we have good movement speed. This should keep us safe despite the lack of damage that we have, lack of DPS anyway. I'm gonna give it one more go to see maybe get into the Chimera room. Okay, well we got it. We got to do this room again, but now we don't have a full charge to lose, so that's fine. Yeah, so we're leaving with a good amount of keys, good amount of bombs, enough to get a premium item on the next floor. So what we really need now is just damage. We need damage. We need tears rate. Movement speed is on point. We're good on movement speed for now. Would love to add maybe a little bit of a tier effect here and there. Here we go. Okay, we could play the Bomb Beggar, but it's not worth it. Okay, so now this is interesting. We have ourselves a sack room here. Oh my gosh, I'm down knockout drops. We have a sack room, and again, with us having the Holy Mantle here, if we end up getting a lot of red hearts, we could potentially do it without incurring any damage whatsoever. Secret room should be here. Yeah, get another key. Yeah, it's worth a bomb just to see. Yeah. Spoiler alert, it was not worth a bomb to see. Hemoptysis, I mean, or Hemoptysis, Hemo, let's call it the sneeze. Kind of whatever. You know, if we end up getting something that gets close range to us, we can just knock them away from us. But for the most part, it's not really an item that you're going to really care about. Or at least I don't care about anyway. So we definitely just want to send it now. I don't want to risk losing another Devil Deal here, especially if we're going to go play the sack room and then end up somehow taking red heart damage. We should just go do it now while we still have a heart filled in the bone heart. Oof, this damage is rough. Okay, so, and this is precisely the reason why we want to go for a Devil Deal here, is just because we just need more damage. So the Magician plus Tarot card is going to give us a good amount of extra little damage, and this is just kind of give you a little bit of an example of what our damage could be, and hopefully will be once we start getting more damage upgrades. I hope anyway. Deck 1, just like a lot of tier effects, really shine with a high tier, with like a high tier rate. It's Sty, which I don't think actually does anything for Tech 1. And we get a movement speed upgrade with Guppy's Hairball. We're going to take both of these. The Mark does give us damage, which is, again, as we just got done talking about, something we absolutely need. So what we really need to find is a bunch of red hearts on the ground. To make this work. I would love to just tack on an angel item or two here if we could. And of course, we always have the Hail Mary of using Undefined to get out of sticky situations. If we end up somehow holding on to Undefined for the entire run, we could also use it just to skip Shoal and kind of zoom around the level. I don't know how we didn't get hit there. That was 100% Guppy's Hairball. Oh man, what a pick here. Yes. All right. So, I could bomb the donation machine. I don't really want to unless I have to. Two diamonds doubled our money. Now, if I wanted to play optimally, I should have at least played the sack room or something to that effect and seen if there's any more money before actually picking up or using the two of diamonds. Alternatively, I could have just bombed the donation machine and then used the two of diamonds to get both, but again, I'm trying not to. Not that we really need to, like, conserve right now. Oh, you jerk. I'm going to go after Greed here, because he could, Super Greed, because he could drop, yeah, he could drop the quarter, so. We'll take Buddy in a Box. I will briefly tap Book of the Dead. Guess we could use it for a little bit of orbitals, but yeah, that stinks that we're not going to be able to get more options. Oh well, we're still looking pretty good here. The Undefined truly showing us the power of just having a little bit more options here and there. No pun intended there. That recent gaffe that we just suffered. Oh. Okay. Host, I don't know how we're hitting that rock and not you. Now, this is the tricky one here that I absolutely hate every single time we get into this situation. The problem with Tech 1 is, and this is really the only problem with Tech 1, is that it doesn't shoot directly straight from Isaac's face. It shoots directly from his other eye, from his left eye. You see right there, it's very, very barely making contact with the rock, but dodging not only all the hosts and the shots of that room, but also trying to do it around spikes that are placed in a really obnoxious spot. That's the trick in that room. Okay, so we have a boss trap room here. Okay, we get a bomb. Or a couple bombs, really. Now, this is where Tech 1 shines. In rooms like this, where we don't have to worry about being mobile, even though we are quite mobile with this movement speed. We don't have to get up close and personal. Just let your range just kind of run free here. Oh my gosh. Seeing knockout drops just absolutely yeet a bunch of maggots across the screen is just so good. There we go. A couple bombs, okay. I doubt this is the right way to go. Oh, it is. Now, my intent is not to hold on to Undefined this long. Sissy! Long time no see, little sissy. She's been found. Dun, 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 dun. Little sissy's been found, baby. It's been so long, sissy. Where you been at, girl? I mean, I do want to use the coupon. I'm going to use the coupon on the Devil Deal if we get one. If we don't, then we just wasted 15 cents. But I think that staying with Undefined is actually better for us in the long run. Because, again, we got Tech 1 and knockout drops via Undefined. So I'm going to let it cook. Like our death touch baby here, too. Look at Sissy. Look at Sissy go. Gertie has no idea what's going on. Look at her. There we go. Down goes Gertie. And we get another range upgrade. Range upgrade. All right. All right. So we can use... And gave us the key. That's fine. Lover's card. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go in here and use Undefined to get out. I'm going to hold on to the Lover's card, actually. Okay, so if we wanted to, we might be able to get a full charge on this floor. Maybe make it all the way to... Get a full charge and maybe get an Ayamera room, but that's kind of a long shot. There's the Lost. Nice treasure map, nerd. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so really starting to want to get... I mean, we desperately need a Tears upgrade and a damage upgrade. We need a lot of upgrades. We didn't have that movement speed. No way I could have made that dodge on this early on anyway. You saw a little bit of the problem there with the hitbox. You got to be real precise when it comes to Tech 1. So knockback there from knockout drops. I appreciate that. Saving our charge of Undefined. Now, we don't want to use Undefined until we're done with the boss at the very, very least. Yeah, I guess. Because we don't want to risk getting taken to the Eyemare room and then inadvertently skipping the entire level. Kind of like what we did when, on that floor that we got the treasure map on, because I would have loved to have gotten more options. I do kind of want to rip it, though. It won't take us to the Eyemare room. Okay. Well, look. It'll drop a card. Look, I got to take my own advice, all right? I mean, there's a very small chance it takes you to the Eyemare room. Cannot believe that happened. But I mean, hey, that's the price of laziness right there. So don't do it, kids. Don't do it. Don't do what Sinvicta does. I've said that for I don't know how many years now. Don't do what I do. I may be pretty decent at the game, but I've got lazy man habits. All right, I've got a lot of things that I do in the game that you really shouldn't be doing. Skipping an entire floor just because you don't feel like doing 2 more waves of a mob trap room is certainly one of those lazy tendencies, and you don't want to do that. We'll see if we end up getting punished for that, because we just skipped not only the item room but also the shop. The possible devil deal, I mean, that's bad. But I figured there was no way that we were going to get taken to the Eyemare room. Let's go in the curse room here. Curse rooms be curse rooming. Well, in other news, we almost made boss rush inadvertently. But a run that has this little DPS is quite remarkable. Game-breaking bug. You can keep it. I'm happier knowing that I didn't let the game give me game-breaking bug. Ooh, Sinvicta, there's no downside to it. I know. Bro, this is... Alright, so where we're going to get to make up some of that lost, hopefully lost stats, is going to be on Womb and Womb 2 with the Bloody Crown. That's my wishful thinking for Catharsis and Redemption here, which is my favorite Christian rock band, by the way. There's the last 2 rooms we should not have taken this much damage. Hangman card, which doesn't really do anything for us. Lover's card. I mean, we can use it to play the sack room, and we're probably going to have to do that, honestly. Especially with Tarot Cloth, we get an extra heart there, so yeah. Still not seeing our shop yet, which is undoubtedly going to be a greed fight now. Almost guaranteed a greed fight here. We didn't see our Fool card. There we go. Let's say, come on, Greed. You ain't got no HP left, bro. Okay, we get another heart. That's good. That's going to allow us to play the sack room here. Obviously, we can use Undefined to get out of the mom room. After we're done getting the Polaroid, of course. So this here sacrifice room right here has got to be pretty big. We did not get teleported to the angel room. Got to Urn of Souls. Okay. Not what I wanted, but I mean, hey, we got a payout at least. You know, like getting a sandwich that you didn't ask for and then having it be wrong. Hangman, yeah. Okay, we got a Dagaz rune here. But at the very least, if we end up getting a Curse of the Blind or something on the next floor, which I feel like the game is absolutely going to do, we can at least get rid of it with the Dagaz rune. Go down here and grab this red heart. Yeah. Walk out. And we need to go all the way back over here to get the other red heart so we don't lose this bone heart. The bone heart's very, very crucial, especially if we don't get the soul heart payout from the sack room here. Remember, we still have not fought Mom yet. So we really, 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 really want the soul heart payout here and not the 30 cents. Okay, we got the soul heart payout. I'm happy about that. Okay. Now comes the... Here come the pretzels. This is going to be a little rough here. Blue Mom is certainly not the best mom for us. And I see that the reaching hitboxes have already begun. So all we can hope for at this point... That one was me not paying attention. All we can really hope for at this point from the Angel deal is going to be... Honestly, give me Genesis. Give me Genesis. Let's manifest a Genesis in this one, shall we? Need some more procs here from Knockout Punch. Sissy, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Okay, as much as I would love to get a damage upgrade, we cannot. We cannot. And we do finally get a Tears Up here. Thank Jeebus. It's not a big one, but it does help. And give us one more tally to the Seraphim transformation. Now we could stick with the Bible. I'm going to stick with Undefined, though, because honestly, even though we screwed ourselves, that wasn't Undefined's fault. That was 100% my fault. I'm going to stick with Undefined here. That was a very linear map. So get some HP here from Crackjacks. Again, I'm just thrilled to have some kind of tiers upgrade. It's not big, but it's certainly better than what we had. Even a 0.53 tiers up can be huge. He's not ready to fight another 2 monstros here. Sissy, we need your help. Sissy, you gotta charm one of them. Sissy! Sissy! There we go. Obviously, we gotta do a little bit of exploring because we have the cracked, or the bloody crown. And we need to look for an item room. And to make up for that snafu that we had on floor 2 or floor 3, whenever that was. Which, again, I maintain is 100% my fault. It's not Undefined's fault. Undefined was just doing his job. Okay, so I'm not going to rip Undefined right now. As I at least want to see if we can get another devil deal. I honestly hate this room. There's something about this room that I really, really dislike. I don't know if it's the skulls or the fact that, like, the guts are so hard to hit sometimes. Especially when we have a really, really thin shot. That was gonna happen. I mean, like a physically thin shot. Like a very, very small area of effect. When it comes to our tier effect here. We'll see if the Bloody Crown can pay off for us. I mean, sad bombs, sure. I'll take another 5 bombs so we can bomb our way through annoying rooms like this one. But it's certainly not the ideal item that I would want. It definitely does not make up for losing an entire floor's worth of drops. You're seeing here, you can actually curve the beam of Tech 1 as well, much like if you had regular tiers. Okay. Loki. Good procs there by knockout drops. Yeah, it's hard to tell if this is a struggle bus or not. I think that without Undefined, we definitely would be in struggle bus territory. But getting Tech 1 is just so damn important for us to have. Like, it really does change this run. Don't get Blood Clot. I'm going to use Undefined, and we go back there. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Undefined, for making me do these rooms again. I'm pre-recording this episode specifically because I have at the time of this, well, not the time of this recording, but the time of this video coming out, I will be undergoing a endoscopy as a part of to try to figure out what's going on with the cough, obviously. So, yeah. So I'm recording this one about a day. What day is today? Today's Wednesday. Day or two in advance here because, again, I'm not going to be able to basically talk for the next couple days, which may be a good or a bad thing. I don't know. We'll see how I feel later on today if there's going to be a stream or not. I've already told the Mosh Pit about it on Twitch, and you know, hopefully they can get to the bottom of it. By they, I mean the doctors, to try to figure out exactly what's the root cause of the bad you know, acid reflux and that sort of stuff. But obviously the cough has pretty much subsided for the most part. It does get irritated whenever I eat certain foods, it seems like, or if I talk way too much, or if I laugh. Laughing is another kind of a big thing. Luckily, I don't laugh that much, so not really too much of a problem, although I do like to watch some funny YouTube videos, and that gets me going. I was really hoping that we were going to find our item room over here. I cannot express how much I absolutely hate infamy mobs. Especially when we killed like the one that I thought we were gonna kill and then didn't. That mass just pushed that one. Okay, 4 hits in one room is absolutely unacceptable. And we get Linger Bean. Okay. So we ended up not getting, I would say, an equivalent exchange out of missing that one floor. I mean, Sad Bombs is great, don't get me wrong, but, like, stats would have been better. Would have been much happier with stats. Any kind. You know what? Bloody Crown, you tried your best, and I guess your best wasn't good enough. Strength card, death card. Definitely want the strength card in case we do get a devil deal. A little bit concerned I can't see the Vis off the screen. Gonna save that charge there because we could, in theory, use Undefined twice. Now there is a chance if we get taken to the Chimera room, there is a chance that the run will just kind of end early, a stage early, if we get taken down to Shoal, or we could just simply die down there too. I'm not feeling confident in fighting any boss at this point on this run. You know, given the fact that we have had virtually no damage upgrades, except I guess, oh well, no, the mark is a damage upgrade, but that's about it. I mean, Sty, I guess, but I don't know if Sty actually affects Tech 1 or not. It's hard to tell. Rather YOLO it and take a chance of ending the run early if it means that we can get possibly some help on the in the Chimera room. You're seeing how long it's taken us just to kill It Lives, and yeah. Is he doing a great job? Put on some serious dodging shoes there. We have to do it. Hopefully it sacrifices Buddy in a box and Guppy's hairball. I'm sorry, Sissy. Sorry in advance. And of course she would drop Betrayal. Look, I already feel bad about it, Sissy. I'm sorry. She would want me to do it. It was for the greater good. She understands. She still loves us. I'm actually going to use the Degaz rune and then hold on to the strength card, because we're not going to get any more devil deals at this point. Okay, that gets us to the curse room. Can't believe that we got... Can't believe it's Sissy. We sacrifice Sissy and then we get Betrayal of all items. Very funny game. My priestess, no thank you. Yeah, the strength card is going to be important here. Look, she would have... Sissy knew that... She knew what the game plan was. She's just glad to have been able to have the chance to help us. Trust me, no one knows Sissy like I do. I know that she's proud of us for thinking about her. She's proud of us for using everything that we can to try to undo a wrong that we've caused ourselves in this mess of a run to be in. Now, a smarter Isaac player, way smarter than I, would have, instead using that undefined charge that I just used on Womb 2, it would have simply waited until Cathedral to use it here. Because the greater payoff is not having to do Cathedral rather than simply getting a a skip after a level that's already been cleared. So if you're wondering what's happening there, Betrayal is actually hitting. It's causing this Bomb Lamprey to get hit by the Deacons. That's causing that to charge into them because it's being betrayed. Okay. So we just got to make it for the full charge, and then here, the ideal scenario here is us going into the mob trap room, getting like Fate or getting like a big damage upgrade, and then using Undefined to get out of there and going into the Ayamare room and skipping Isaac altogether. That's the dream scenario right there. Now, whether or not that's going to happen or not is, is your. I don't have to tell you. There's a tinted rock in here, which we absolutely will be using. Okay, so we got the full charge. Now we want to get a damage upgrade, room speed upgrade, and then we want to use Undefined. Okay. There was a world card back there, but honestly, I think that we don't need the world card because we may need the strength card, either against Isaac or Blue Baby. Black Death. Black Death, whom I do not feel like fighting. Undefined can also help us in the chest, despite there not being the undefined loop anymore. We can still use it to go to the secret room or super secret room, which is usually closer to Blue Baby than where we start. See that Isaac forgot to comb his hair there. Phase 1 shouldn't be any hits, or at least any more hits anyway. Linger Bean, I really wish you guys were like homing. Or like at the very least like moved. I think that would be nice. I know they're called Linger Bean, but like I would want them to move a little bit. This is the stage where we need to get Isaac out of here. And Bloody Crown, I gotta be honest, if we didn't have Sad Bombs, we wouldn't be dealing nearly enough damage to Isaac. So maybe this is Bloody Crown's comeuppance here. Retribution of a Bloody Crown. Yeah. You did good, Bloody Crown. You did good getting us those Sad Bombs, but we need some help here in the chest. Finger, HUD Rights, Tech X, and Lemon Mishap. I'm going to take Tech X. It's not going to do much for us, though. Although it gives us the Brimstone effect for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. I still am planning on using... I'm planning on using the Undefined as soon as we get a full charge, because I think it might take us to the Super Secret Room here. I guess this is Tech X plus Tech 1. It makes Tech X Brimstone. Don't ask me how, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. Oh my gosh. Okay, knockout drops need you to... Oh my god. You should just chill out for a second, bro. And it did take us to the super secret room, but it did take us the wrong way as well. At least I think it's the wrong way. I'm not sure if Undefined made this easier or harder on ourselves here. They may have noticed that Dark One did deal damage to Dark One. That was because of Betrayal, so that's Sissy coming back to bite him. Thank you, Sissy. Tigger might be there. Oh, good lord. What are you doing, Famine? Knockout drops. I don't know how to tell you this, but kind of being a nuisance right now. You're scaring me a lot. Okay, back to where we started. Now we could, in theory, take Blood Rights against Blue Baby and then pop the Strength card and then just go to town. I think I'd rather use the Strength card for damage, and then, you know, if we need to finish off Blue Baby, we could do that. A Soul Heart. We got Big Chub. There we go. So I'm not going to use Undefined again because I think it's just, there's no reason to at this point. And I'm not going to take Lemon Mishap. I will, however, take Blood Rights, which will, in theory, give us 120 damage extra to do against Blue Baby when we use the Strength card combined with Tarot Cloth. I think I'll wait till he spawns his ads. Not that we really need to with Tech X, but... got down to Polar Invincibility, and we're gonna absolutely wreck Blue Baby. It was quite the journey, though, I gotta say. And you know, skipping an entire floor, that's the result of that. If you played the seed, let me know in the comments down below for the question of the episode, what was on the floor that we skipped. And yeah, let me know, because I do want to know for sure. And other people who play the seed, if you're like, oh, it was Brimstone and Sacred Heart in the same room, someone's gonna correct it, or everyone's just gonna troll. Either way, thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. If you didn't, click the dislike button. Again, have a great holiday weekend. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everyone. And we'll see you tomorrow for more Isaac Victa. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Emil Caban, Jade Fright, and Christopher Watson. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Sinvicta.